smash it and grab it. That's wealth, as in having lots of money. Ron G. Holland again. Hello again, it's Ron G. Holland again with this week's Smash It and Grab It. This is going to be particularly interesting because over a 30-year period, many people have said to me, Ron, what is the one thing we've got to do to really smash it? The one thing. If you only had 2 minutes for the rest of your life, just tell us the one thing that's really going to work. And obviously we could talk about raising money, profit margins, cost-effective marketing, all sorts of things, coming up with a big idea. But what they say, what's the one thing? And I've thought about this for a long time. And I know what that one thing is. And if you're going to smash it, I'm going to share that with you today. The one thing, and I bet this isn't something that you're doing, is harnessing your biocomputer. Now, this is the first little model brain that I started working with over 30 years ago. You can see the brain has two halves, what we call the left brain and the right brain. The two brains operate in totally different ways. The left brain thinks in words, the right brain thinks in pictures, and they're joined together by a band of nerve fibres called the corpus callosum. What I want you to do now, if you're really going to smash it, is to harness your brain power. How do you do that? You do it by a couple of minutes every day, couple of minutes in the morning, couple of minutes in the evening, going into no mind. My book that I wrote 30 years ago, Talk and Grow Rich, talks about silence, stillness and solitude, stopping the thinking. Stop the thinking and you can hear the eurekas. Stop the internal dialogue and you can hear the big ideas and the solutions. And that's what people are not doing. So when you stop thinking, the two brains communicate with each other and you come up with the big ideas. This is the crucial part of it. Go into no mind. The Japanese call it Satori, no mind, non-thinking. Stop the thinking going on between your mind. Then the brain starts to work. Absolutely crucial. Here's something fascinating for you. I don't often recommend other people's books. This book here is brilliant. How to Get Rich by Felix Dennis. He's nearly a billionaire, one of the richest people in the UK. I want to read quickly a little sentence out of here. This was his first deal. He had 700,000 on the table, and this is what he did. He emptied himself completely. He stopped his thinking. He stared out, looking at nothing. He went into no mind, and he got the deal up right there in that instant from 700,000 to 3 million. That was the first deal that he ever did. And he mentions it another couple of times during the book. Going into no mind, not thinking, not using the intellect, not using the left brain, going into no mind. So if you're going to smash it, remember this thing, empty your mind. And he mentions that 3 times in the book. Smashing book. How to Get Rich. Felix Dennis, billionaire, right? So click into this, read the book. You'll see that the highlighted bits, fantastic. Go into no mind, do this thing. It's the one thing that really works, and it's the one thing that I bet you're not doing. All of my mentoring clients, I get them on the business acumen, fundraising, all of the other things, cost-effective marketing, but I teach them mind power techniques as well. Go into no mind. Stop thinking. Stop the internal dialogue, and you can hear the eurekas, the hunches, the solutions. That's going to help you smash it. So again, Ron Holland signing out with this week's Smash It and Grab It. We're really going to smash it if you can take on board no mind for a couple of minutes in the morning, couple of minutes in the evening, no mind, stop thinking, get the eurekas coming in and start smashing it. See you next week. Bye.